Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Kim and I am going to be making a double batch of Fruit Loop bath bombs with a peach mango wild berry embed powder. So it'll all be fruitier when the bath bomb gets to the middle. It'll release even more of a fruity scent. So with that, let's get right on to making our bath bombs. I have used this version of Fruit Loops fragrance oil. So I call these our Fruity Loop bath bombs. So let me change my camera angle and we'll get right to this. In this bowl, we've got, since I'm doing a double batch, it's 4 cups of baking soda, a cup of corn starch, and 2 tablespoons of SLSA. In this bowl over here, I have 2 cups of citric acid. And then in this bowl, I have our liquid ingredients, which are 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil, 8 tablespoons of 91% rubbing alcohol, our fragrance oil, and our colorant. I used a peachy color. Doesn't seem very peachy though. We may have to add some micas to change up the color. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to add our liquid ingredients to all of our dry ingredients except for the citric acid. Get this all scraped in there so we don't waste any of it. All off of our spatula. If you're making multiple sets of bath bombs in different scents, make sure you always change gloves between. You don't want to contaminate your scent of your new bath bombs. So we're going to see what color this turns out. I'm hoping for a light peach. All right, so you have choices when you're making bath bombs. When it comes to mixing, you can whisk them like this. You can use a stand mixer, or you can use your hands, or you can cheat and do what I'm gonna do and use a hand mixer. And I will be back with you in just a minute after I finish mixing this up. All right, now that we've got that all mixed together, you wanna check the consistency and see if it's the right consistency. For once, this is not the right consistency. I am going to need my spray bottle with 91% rubbing alcohol in it. Now you just want to spray this a little bit at a time. My spray bottle doesn't work very well, so I know it looks like I'm doing a lot, but there's not very much coming out of this. All right, I'm gonna mix it again and I'll be right back. All right, there we go. That's the consistency we wanted. Damp sand, not wet sand, but damp sand. If you make these too wet, they'll do all sorts of funky things on you when you, after you form them. All right, so now that we've got this all mixed together, we're gonna add in our 2 cups of citric acid. I like to mix this in by hand a little bit before I put the hand mixer in there so that the citric acid doesn't go flying everywhere. All right, now I'm going to mix this up again with the mixer, and I'll be right back with you in a minute. All right, now let's check the consistency of our mixture again. Perfect. All right, let me get some stuff out of the way, and I will be right back, and we will get these put together. All right, I've got everything cleaned up, and I am ready to start putting these together. I have a bunch of different colored embeds in this bowl, an embed powder to go in the middle of our Fruit Loops. Now, I'm gonna do some mini that are gonna have surprises in it. They're gonna be my kids' bath bombs. So, I'm gonna make a few big ones first, and then I'm gonna switch over to the kids' bath bombs. So, the big ones that I'm gonna do are going to have they're gonna have salt on them. Be right back in a second. I need to go find my other colors of salt. Okay, we're back. I got my salts. So this salt is green. So what you're gonna do is put a little bit of salt in. Make sure you pack that in really good so it holds the salt in place when you unmold the bath bomb. And then fill this half. Put a little hole, and we'll put a couple embeds in here in different colors. And then you're going to pile this high and squeeze this together. And then knock it. Look at that. Very pretty bath bomb. Oh no, okay. You have to make sure you push that down really, really good so the salt doesn't come out. Or there's another trick that after these are dry, you can melt some coconut oil and just drip a little bit in there, and it'll hold the salt in place for you. Babe, can I have the...
You want it in front of you?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then I just set those in a half of the mold so that they stay round. Usually they won't stay in place. So put some more salt in, pack that down good, put some more in, do the other side, put a hole in there, put a couple bath bomb embeds in there, pile this side high, and then squeeze these together. Make sure you wipe around the edges So you've got a nice clean line. This side off, this side off, and you just set those side by side, and they shouldn't roll. Now we will switch over to our kids molds, and I do not put salt on kids molds because I just don't. So fill this side, and then you take, these are little capsules that have spongy animals in them. So when the bath bomb dissolves and the capsule dissolves, then you have a toy sponge animal to play with in the bath. I have recently ordered some kids' rings, which are going to go in some other bath bombs. Some more kids' bath bombs I'm gonna make. Uh-oh, I didn't want to stay in. But the kids are just like, you form them just the same. And instead of putting a bath bomb embed in, you stick a little capsule in there, overfill it, squeeze them together. Just like so. Tap. And there you go. Okay, some of my other bath bombs were dry enough for me to take the molds, so I'm going to go back to making some of the big ones, so I have more of those. I made a dozen of the small ones and decided to stop there. Secret that I didn't tell you guys is that this leftover bath bomb mix is just going to get put right in the mix with my fruity embed concoction, and it'll just make for more exploding rainbow colors when I put that in the center of another bath bomb. So that is the Fruity Loop with exploding bath bomb embed powder that's even fruitier. This is what they turned out looking like. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you spending time with me today. Do something fun for yourself. Go for a walk, go to the park, play with your kids. Do something that makes you happy. So, with that, I will say, have a good night and bye.